Today we are going to be discussing history as a subject. And first of all, we would like to know the meaning of history. History simply means the past events of a country or of human being, what has happened in the past that are recorded in evidence. And history has to do with dates and time, all recorded for future purpose, for future generation to know and to see what has happened in the past. For the course of our study today, we are going to be discussing some important dates and events in Nigeria. We are going to be particular in Nigeria today. In our next episode, we will go beyond Nigeria. First of all, we'll talk about October 1st, 1960, which Nigeria gained independence. In October 1st, 1960, Nigeria gained independence from British colonial government. In other words, we were not a country of our own, but we were under the British administration. The British were the one ruling us. We were part of them. Until 1960, October 1st, we gained independence from them, which automatically means we have gained freedom from them and become our own country called Nigeria. Now, number two, 1963, October 1st again, Nigeria became a republic. What do you mean by republic? Republic simply means when a country has become an independent country that choose their own leader, either through election or through nomination or through other means. But particularly Nigeria were able to choose their own leaders to represent them and lead them in 1963. That makes Nigeria to become a full republic. And that also declares Nigeria to be Federal Republic of Nigeria. Quickly, let us go to number three. In January 1966, precisely on the 15th, the first military coup in Nigeria took place. In that military coup, so many civilians were killed. That was when the military took over government from the civilian government. When the country was full of corruption, the military didn't fit to come and redeem the country, so they decided to come through a military coup in January 15, 1966. Number four, the same 1966, July 29 to be precise, second military coup came up again. That means in the first military coup, they were not satisfied. A counter coup came up in July 1966 on the 29th precisely of it. That was when the second military coup took place in Nigeria. Number five here says 1967 to 1970, Nigerian Civil War. Nigeria fought a civil war with the Republic of Biafra under the leadership of General Yakubu Gowon. This civil war was as a result of a lot of crises in Nigeria and leadership tussle. The leadership of the Republic of Biafra was General Odumegwu Ojukwu, and himself and the president of the country there, which is Gowon, they were in strong loggerhead, struggling for who is going to be leader and crisis in the northern part and eastern part of Nigeria. The leadership were not able to curtail it, and they felt civil war is the last resort. So Nigerian civil war took place in that 1967 to 1970. 1993, June 12, annulment of presidential election in Nigeria by General Ibrahim Babangida. Yes, in 1993, June 12 precisely, the presidential election that took place in Nigeria was annulled by the then president because of a reason that was not too obvious in Nigeria. But to the best knowledge of the Nigerians, that election was the fairest and best election in Nigeria, but it was annulled by the president then. Then in June 12 every year, because of that annulment of that election result that was free and fair, it was declared as Democracy Day up till today. That is a day Nigerian government hand over power from civilian government to another civilian government. Every 4 years, June 12 every year has been tagged as Democracy Day. Viewers, for now we are going to just listen